Give me that Coleman when I'm camping. Let the light shine all night long.
Alright, we got her lit up. Doing good. Got this one lit, so we're going to move the stove over. Oh! Ah! Isn't it always that way? Alright, here we go. Try this again. I use the center with my finger to grab it and lift it up. I'm going to do it, get it centered there. There we go. See, we get this lit, and then I got to finish up the banana bread. Alright, here we go. I've got to invest in a little butane torch. Yeah. I don't like this little on-off switch. All right, here we go. There you go. It's all right. That generator get hot. It's all right. It's been a while. There it goes. Got the needle is in there. It's okay. Hasn't been run for a while, but it seems really dependable. All right, so we got this going here. I'm gonna go get the banana bread mixed up here, and we're gonna hopefully be heated up to around 350 degrees. Oh, that one went out. Nice. Wonder if I'm out of fuel. Let me check it out. All right, let's go and light this side up. Leave the light. My spoon up here. All right. Let heat up. I'm going to get a few more spices and bring you back. So far what I have here is I've got corned beef hash from a can. We've got some Crisco butter flavored, and we have some hot and spicy rotisserie seasoning on top of there. Get a little spice. I'm going to add a little bit more. I want to put some sage in there and a little bit of savory. So bring, and maybe a little MSG. I'll bring you right back. All right, so we added some of our ground savory. One of my favorite also is sage. Gives it a real gamey kind of flavor. And I do like to add a little bit of hot and spicy V8 juice. So I'm going to mix that all up there. I'll add a little bit of the hot spicy tomato juice, and then we're going to mix it up and kind of cook it a little bit. All right, bring you back. All right. Well, put some jalapenos in there. I put some spinach. Put a little bit of curry. Like I say, we had sage. We had some few other spices with the corned beef hash. And so it's kind of hot and spicy. It's got a great flavor right now. And we're just going to let it simmer right there and just kind of cook down a little bit. We have put some little bit of V8 tomato juice in there also. I say rotisserie chicken spicy seasoning. Add some a little more spice and savory and sage. Sage gives it kind of like a gamey flavor. This guy here is doing good. It's hard to see it. Easy light. This one's doing good. That is a reproduction label right there. Thanks to Danny Vallejo. from Texas on Facebook. And we have the walnut banana bread that's in the Coleman 1950s camp oven right now. It's going to go to my wife's work tomorrow. She's going to take it to them. So yeah. The biscuits we made yesterday, we made some Americana camp biscuits for my daughter's last day of class. They're supposed to bring kind of like cultural indigenous foods or whatever you want to call it, you know, your culture, whatever. So she brought them, and the kids loved them, so they ate about half of them. And then the rest we gave to my son's his special needs class, to one of the aides. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. So it's pretty nice. My son had his 5th grade graduation, and like I said, my daughter next year will be going on to 4th grade. My son will go on to another school, middle school. So yeah, things are going good right now. So yeah, this is kind of mutated from just standard well, I'll put it this way. It's a great way to take 1 can of corned beef hash, turn it into something healthy and spicy. Now, if you're going to use it for kids, I mean, I don't know if they eat it because they don't like spinach, but spinach for adults is great. All the flavors just came together really good. I mean, honestly, especially since I added just a little bit of, what's it called? Oh my God, brain stopped working. It's that Indian spice. What is it? Come on. A little bit of the, right, now look at it. It's the most standard spice you could possibly have. Curry. Leave it to me to forget about curry. Yeah, so put a little curry in there. To be honest with you, it tastes like an Indian dish. It really does. I mean, you don't get a whole strong layer of curry. I do have some garlic powder in there, but I made this really easy. Everything literally is from a can or a jar, and then spices. It's pretty spicy. It's not very sour. I mean, the jalapenos add a lot of spice to it, but these are the kind of dishes that you can eat when they're lukewarm or cold, and because of the spices, it will still taste really good. Oh man, really good. We need to make a little bit of flatbread to go with that. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm running this, I'm sorry about that. I'm running this at a little lower temperature because yesterday the bottom of the bread got burnt. And I gave that to my neighbor. He and his wife tried it, and they said it was good. So my daughter designated it to them. So let's see here what we got here. Ooh, it's looking good. But I want to be really careful. I don't want to burn the bottom because it's going to my wife's work. So it's like, yeah. Got to make another loaf for my neighbor Gary. That's not burnt. But it come out good. I just told him cut the bottom off, the bottom little layer. Other than that, it was good. It's a nice yeast risen bread. So Sprouts, they sell this packet. It's yeast with sourdough culture all together that you can use, and then it supposedly gives like a sourdough taste to it, but it's actual sourdough culture. Last time I made it, not yesterday, but the time before, I didn't taste anything sourdoughish, but still, it was good. So I told him that if it tastes like sourdough, it's because it was meant to be sourdough. But if it doesn't, it's because it doesn't. So yeah. But yeah, this is really good. It's definitely like a Indian dish. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big Indian food person. I don't really like curry that much. But I didn't put too much in here. But everything blended together. It's real hot. I mean, not physically hot like spicy hot, but it's really good. And adding that spinach really adds like a healthful, healthy touch to it. And by the way, literally it's the spinach, the jalapenos, the corned beef hash. Those are, from my prepper stash. So those are like probably, I'm gonna put them at maybe 3 years old, but they're just fine. I transferred the jalapenos from a big gigantic can to a gigantic pickle jar because my daughter loves those Vlasic pickles. So it's like I had these huge jars, so I transferred it in there, so I got them in there. But again, pickled stuff and things like that, they hold up really good. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. So it's like I got lucky to get, I have 2 of these lanterns. I wish I knew what number that was. I'd have to, oh my God. I wish I could figure it out here. Let's see here. But if I were a manufacturer, I would plaster it in a big old lettering. Let's see here. I can't tell. Gasoline. Yep. Sorry about that. But nevertheless, it's a really good lantern. I have 2 of these. This is the one that has the pump and the fuel cap all in one. So I've been really lucky. This one here, I just had to change one O-ring out. I got the whole kit. And I didn't do too much to this one here. I'm not even sure I think I didn't really do anything on the inside of this one. It was in really good shape. I just cleaned everything up. And I, took it apart to make sure there's no bugs or webs or anything in the air tubes, and like I say, fixed the pump and that, and cleaned out the tank and everything. And then this one didn't have a globe. I got this from my other one off the globe. Remember this one used to have the mesh globe I made for it? That mesh globe moved over to the other one because this was the better unit. This unit was the better one. But it's a really good unit once you get it going here. And this one here is always dependable. This thing lights right up. It's definitely an easy light. It's very bright. Let's see how we're doing here. Ooh. Now it said to use baking soda. It didn't mention baking powder, but I didn't want to run out to get the baking soda. So I just used the baking powder. I figure it's just going to rise better. So it should be okay. Let's see what we're tasting out here. Yeah, it's really good. Kind of letting it cook down a little bit. I was thinking about adding some tomatoes to it. Canned tomatoes, but I think I've added enough. I'm good. Or I had some canned sweet corn. Would have been nice to add to it. Or okra. I've got okra. But that would add too much. The spinach does just enough. You could literally serve this at a Indian restaurant. Nobody would think anything other. It was just an Indian dish. All right, well, it's too late for coffee, but I want to brew something like coffee. So actually I tried an experiment here. I've got this little coffee pot, not very big, and in where you would put the coffee grounds, I put in 3 of these chamomile tea bags in there. Close up. So we're going to let it percolate and make some chamomile tea. I'm going to have a little bit and then send some up for my wife. So yeah. And I checked on the banana nut cake and it needs some more. I'm just trying to be real conservative on it because I don't want it to get burnt. So I was kind of hoping it will, you know, just the bottom won't burn. It seems like these ovens are kind of finicky there, so I'm trying to keep the temperatures a little low on it. All right, well, we ran out of fuel. And it's getting late, don't want to refill it, so we switched over to this propane one. So we can wrap it up. We got our Chamomile tea brewing for my wife. I might have a little bit of it. And I'm about ready to take out that banana cake. I don't want to burn it. So yeah. That's where we're at right now. I'm going to start shutting things down here. God bless you. Thank you for visiting and sharing this time with me. We got some lunch, maybe a little breakfast here. It's really good. Got that, it's curry corned beef hash with spinach. That's what it is. And it's really good. It's easy to make too. All right, God bless. And have a wonderful rest of your week. We got tomorrow's Thursday, and then it's Friday, and it's the weekend again. All right, take care. All right, well, the tea came out really good. I gave my wife half, and I got some of it. It's got a nice deep color, so it really pulled out all the chamomile, whatever's in that tea. But it tastes great. It has a really good flavor, no sugar, nothing in it. My wife, you can tell by she ate quite a bit of this. The bottom's burnt. We got to figure out how not to burn the bottom. I had the same problem with the bread yesterday. Oh yeah, it came out really good. Came out really good. All right, well, I think we're gonna figure a way that you can just flip it over halfway, so it doesn't burn one side like that, and let it get fully cooked. All right, God bless, and we'll see you again soon.
If people all over the world have suddenly disappeared or seem to have died, I am sorry you are reading this letter. If I had witnessed a instantaneous removal of every Jesus follower from the earth, and the resulting chaos, I would be terrified. My goal in writing this is to help you survive. The Bible paints a picture of what has happened and what will come about on the earth that full our disappearance. What has happened? All of the people who trusted in the death of Jesus Christ and his resurrection for the forgiveness of their sins. Jesus followers or Christians have bypassed death and gone to heaven in a moment often called the rapture. Those who have disappeared are safely home in heaven. You may need to grieve their absence in your life for now, but heaven can also be your destiny, whatever your background. Jesus Christ is the key to unlock eternity with God and his followers. John 14, what for? Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, so that you also may be where I am. Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. For we believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in Him. 15, according to the Lord's word, we tell you that we who are still alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep. For the Lord Himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet